Hello, it's Elizabeth here. Welcome to Giants Tarot on September 3. Standing on the shoulders of giants is a metaphor which means using the understanding gained by major thinkers who have gone before in order to make intellectual progress. Bernard of Chartres used to say that we, the moderns, are like dwarves perched on the shoulders of giants, the ancients, and thus we were able to see more and farther than the latter, and this is not at all because of the acuteness of our sight or the stature of our body, but because we are carried aloft and elevated by the magnitude of the giants. The writings and symbols with us from the past have given us a language with which to communicate ideas concerning metaphysics and cosmology. Not only do we navigate our days using these signposts from the past and present, we also project ourselves forward with these tools. We are learning how to use energy, not just Gaia's macro energy, but the seamless energy Gaia shares with each of us. For we are all one, made from the same stuff, linked in throbbing, breathing body forms with engines of mind and heart. The first reading today is from Glenville, Kleiser. Cultivate purity of mind. September, Glenville, Kleiser. The truth shall make you free. Love the truth, buy the truth, and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. The judgment of God is according to truth. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. The truth of the Lord endureth for ever. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. The Lord giveth thee wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding will attain unto wise counsels. When wisdom entereth into thy heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, this direction shall preserve thee. Understanding shall keep thee. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. The next reading from the Theosophical Society little booklet, Daily Meditations, for the 3rd of September. Once unfettered and delivered from their dead weight of dogmatic interpretations, personal names, anthropomorphic conceptions, and salaried priests, the fundamental doctrines of all religions will be proved identical in their esoteric meaning. Osiris, Krishna, Buddha, Christ will be shown as different names for one and the same royal highway to final bliss, nirvana. And that is the Maha Chohan, Chohan. From the birthday book, this birthday comes under the influence of the fixed sign Zosma, with potentially surprising results. The effect is to produce benefit out of what may be first seen serious setbacks. The worse things become, the more lucky they turn out. Seize the passing chance. It favours businesses dealing in oddments or bankrupt stocks. A partner should have good educational qualifications. From the book 365 Things to Know by Clifford Parker. How does television work? Television's one of those things that we take for granted, but the process by which an event happening many miles away can be seen at the same time in your living room is one of man's great scientific achievements. You have read how, with an ordinary camera, rays of light hit a piece of film and impress the picture upon it. In a television camera, the rays of light act in the same way, but fall instead on a collection of photoelectric cells which transform the light into electrical impulses. Strong light is turned into a strong current, weak light into a weak current. This current is then transmitted from the television studio to your set at home. The problem is how to turn these electric impulses back into a picture. This is done inside the cathode ray tube of your set. Do you remember those? At the back of the tube is a gadget called an electron gun, which shoots out the current as an electron beam onto the back of your screen. The back of the screen is coated with a fluorescent material which lights up when hit by the beam. The gun is aimed by a scanning device which makes the thin line of the beam cross your screen very rapidly from left to right, drop slightly, cross again, drop again, and so on to the bottom, in very much the same way as your eyes scan the lines of a book. When the beam gets to the bottom, it starts again at the top. Now comes a curious thing. The beam lights up the screen at only one point at a time. A television picture photographed by a very fast camera would show only one dot of light and not a whole picture. What helps here is the fact that the human eye holds an impression for 1/12 of a second after it has seen it. If the electron beam scanned the screen in less than 1/12 of a second, your eye would remember the whole picture it had built up. In fact, the beam covers the whole of the screen from top to bottom 25 times a second. So as far as your eyes are concerned, they are seeing a very clear and complete picture. Da-da! So numerology. 3. 3 has a mission. They all have a mission. Learn to express yourself well, for you tap into a gift for using words in writing, speaking, and acting. Be creative in your terrific imagination. Because of intuitive qualities, succeeds best in mental work. Mingle with others socially because of a good sense of humour. Don't scatter talents too far and wide. It will take energy from the versatility and capability available to you and can stop you having outstanding success. Learn to follow hunches. Don't become critical. And I know this about people who are born on the 3rd, can recover quickly from any illness. True, so true. Make the best of any situation. Easy for 3. Easy for 3 is easily satisfied. Can make the slightest incident appear exciting and thrilling. May be interested in metaphysical subjects. Okay. 3 is associated with Jupiter. Ambitious, aim to rise, aim to control others, excellent in execution of commands, obey orders, love order, insist on getting orders obeyed. Well, let's hope they're all good orders, right? Okay, now we'll just find some angel things here. Seeing angel number 3 is a sign from the Ascended Masters. Like Christ and the archangels are working on your behalf. The number 3 is the number of the Trinity and an auspicious sign for anyone, especially for light workers and those who are involved with spiritual development. As the sun is in the sign of Virgo, this makes today a Virgo 3rd division. Worldly success as the astrologically appointed destiny of Virgo 3s. Endowed with tremendous driving ambition and a restless urge to go further, work harder and be better, you are unfailingly strong-willed, fit for leadership, ready to organise and practical. You share the restlessness which led Philip, that's Philip the disciple, apostle, to devote his life to the spread of his new faith, and you would be fortunate to find equally energetic ways to direct your strong traits towards noble purposes. In your early years, you must face a difficult choice, whether to pursue material rewards or seek the spiritual satisfaction you value more. Indeed, you may have already made up your mind which path at that crossroad to follow. It is probable that you are already moving along the route towards whatever ambitions you set for yourself in your teenage years. With a will like yours, you are fated to reach them. So I'll just say this thing about these daily readings. They say early in your life. Well, that's early in today. You get it? Okay, here we go to the Decanates. We are in the first Decanate of Virgo, which is the Eight of Pentacles. And this is the Decanate of Achievement and the Decanate of Attempted Perfection. Vocational attainment, accomplishment at tasks due to solid foundational work. Whether you are at the beginning, middle, or towards the end of a project, know that continued work will bring a finale which will bolster great satisfaction, or bestow great satisfaction upon your individual mastery and experience. Now we'll go to Cartomancy, and we have the Eight of Diamonds. So you're noticing that we're still in the whatever it is of the Eight of Pentacles, and that the card in a completely different science, well, maybe not such a different science, but it's a spin-off or another one of the other psychic sciences, is also the Eight of Diamonds, yeah. And that the follow-on Lenormand card, which holds the Eight of Diamonds, so we're linking it all up a bit today. Eights are the power cards. In ancient days, some of the teachings taught that 8 was the number of God, and that if man used it, it would bring evil. From this superstition, the practice arose among many old-school numerologists of assigning to 8 the rulership of Saturn as the embodiment of evil. Today we know, both from experience and from the higher teaching, that 8 is the number of the sun, and therefore of God, and that Saturn is not the embodiment of evil. The mathematical symbol for infinite measure, or infinity, is the horizontal 8, and this same symbol, as all power, is over the head of the magician in the tarot and the woman in the 8th card, Strength, who is opening a lion's jaws with her hand. So the 8 of Diamonds in Cartomancy. Diamonds is about values, and for the one today, September 3, willing to help others and are helped by them, uncertain in own beliefs, but apparently fixed and stubborn. Good brief writers, technicians, scientists, especially botany and zoology, may not rise above a clerical position unless very well educated. Good accountants, telegraph operators, analysts, often attracted to law, but need special training in effectiveness and public speaking. And the one for today is Alan Ladd, who was an actor who was he was not tall, Alan Ladd. He was a small man. And they put him with all these sort of like big, tall, robust, buxom actresses. And they always had to put him on a box standing next to them. It's nice. So the Lenormand card, which is the key, and number 33, which is a master number. I'll just throw that out. So the key means yes, and it means success, and it means significant, and it means it's like karmic, it's destiny, pay attention, spiritual connection, am I reaching you out there? One of the best cards in the deck. The key card gives you the power to unlock mysteries, your destiny, freedom, and more. It represents answers, success, revelations, and dreams coming true. The key can indicate important events, significant encounters, and influential people. Where the Lenormand moon indicates psychic abilities and the dropping of the veil between this realm and the mystical realm, the key shows higher spiritual and karmic connections. It always allows you to access life's mysteries and gives you the opportunity to achieve your ambitions. In the area of career, the key refers to an important career path, important discoveries, or control over your career. And the key in the realm of health, the key card means you should have a successful recovery. Everything should turn out fine. You got it about being on the 3rd and all. You can heal. That's it. Getting off. Love yous all. Oh, a little funny reading at the end. Oh, this is lovely. This is from a desk calendar. Charity begins at home is the voice of the world. Thomas Brown. May it be so, darling hearts. Love yous.